Hey, welcome back. I'm back for a quick follow-up video. I know 2 in 1 day, believe it or not. But I had a thought. It nags at me every day. And just thought I would share it and see if I'm the only person that, of course, feels this way. And I'm sure I'm not. And it's not necessarily about depression, which is a topic that I touch on a lot, but it could lead to it or exacerbate, your anxiety or depression if you already have it. But it makes you ponder life in general. The thing that just baffles me, and of course, I'm 35 years old, born in 1984. I've seen a lot, maybe not as much as others, of course, but it hasn't been an easy 35 years. And something that they don't really tell you when you're younger, of course, I guess they never tell anyone, you just kind of got to figure it out on your own and adapt, is, the workforce thing. Now, surely, I've been working since I was 17, so that's 18 years now. And surely I'm not the only one that believes that life was not meant to just toil away and work and come home, go to bed, wake up, and just go to work. And I mean, that's I know you have to do it because you have bills, so it's a big catch-22. It's like, how do you get the most out of life? How do you get any kind of fulfillment out of life if you don't get to live it? You don't get to experience it. You get to experience work, bills, sleep, and that's it. It's, of course, I come from West Virginia, so I mean, there's not a whole lot of opportunities here. I'm not going to dog the state. I'm not a huge fan of it, I'll say that. But I'm not going to talk ill of it because I think most people here do the best they can with what's given. Most of the state's failings fall on our leadership. Of course, I'm not going to go into politics. I'm just saying that this state has not been, governed correctly by our representatives. And Lord knows how long. Story for a different day. But back to the topic at hand. Surely this is not how life is supposed to be. And then you wonder, well, if it's not that, maybe it's you're supposed to have a job that gives you fulfillment, that makes you feel like you matter, that you've made a difference, and maybe that's where you get part of the fulfillment out of life, which is another mountain to climb, because how do you find something that you're good at that makes you feel like you've accomplished something and makes you feel like you've made a difference to someone, anyone, and of course, you can go back to the whole, well, you work, you support so-and-so, or you help support your wife, husband, whatever, children, if you have them, and that's who you help. But although I do get that and I understand it, I'm personally in sort of a rut where, you can go to work and you can actually just look back and say, you know what, anybody can put this shirt on and do this job. I want to do something that matters, that somebody is going to not necessarily remember me for, but just remember that, you know, their day, their week, their life, any part of it is better because of the job I did. Of course, I don't want the recognition. I just want to go home knowing that, I've made a difference. And of course, this doesn't do it. It's not a bad job, but that's what it is. It's a job. It's just a paycheck. So it does, sort of exacerbate depression because you don't feel like you're living the best out of life. You're not getting all you can out of it. And then you're going to work and you don't feel like you're making a difference there either. So, I mean, what do you do? Honestly, y'all's opinions. Like, what do you do? Everybody says, just shut up, just do it. Just move on, find something else. And that's easier said than done. Anybody can find a job if they try hard enough. And it's not about jumping and changing jobs. It's I don't know how to word it. And it's not about just going out on a weekend and dicking around and trying to have fun. It's getting the most out of life. And I just have no idea how to get started about that. When you have so much debt, which I'm not over my head, but when you have, a certain amount, it's easier said than done to just quit and go do something else and go out every evening and blow whatever money you make. That's not necessarily living it up. I just can't help but think that humanity was not destined to do this every day, to toil their lives away just to exist. That's all we're doing. We're making money just to live, just to stay alive, not to enjoy, but just to live. And I mean, that's a deep topic. We could talk about it forever. But your opinions, thoughts, suggestions, anything's greatly accepted and appreciated. But I'm just personally, I'm at my wit's end. But anyway, that was my random rant for the day, and hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, feel free to comment, message me, anything, subscribe, like, dislike, either or. I'm just trying to be me, be a normal person. I have a conversation. Just bring up some of the nuances of life that honestly just get overlooked in the rat race of everything. But thank you all. Have a great day, and I hope you all are doing something that fulfills you and that gives you a sense of satisfaction at the end of the day. Have a great one.